Hey there everyone in social media land, this is Aaron, this is my Promethean way, and the subject of the video going out to Heidi. She's got some questions for me. What can I do to improve my home gym? So when I'm not in the club working on my programming, she's one of my clients by the way, then what she can do at home. She's seen some videos and pictures rather from some of my other clients who have posted up on Facebook, Instagram, all the other social media that, hey look, this is what I'm doing at home on my in-between days. Winter is coming, y'all. Winter is coming. Oh yes. So sometimes you're gonna get snowed in, you'll get sleeted in, you'll get rained in, you don't want to leave the club, or leave the house to go to the club. Here, very simple solution, very versatile. Chain, this is about 25 pounds of chain. Okay, I think it's like 23.2. And I put it in the shape of a harness. So all you need is a couple of these quick latches. Let me get a better image of it here. Okay, heavy duty. Don't get cheap plastic. It's got to be just as heavy duty as the chain. You see how it's about as thick as the chain? It's got to be heavy duty. Okay. Chain, you want galvanized steel. You don't want nickel plated. If you're allergic to nickel, you're gonna have a problem. You're gonna get a reaction. So what I've done, I've bundled it up at the bottom and attached another one here. So I have a weight, more weight down here. And it's in the shape of a harness. And all you do, you stick your head through here, you put this throughout around your shoulders, and then this will hang right behind your traps. It'll be on you. I'll put it on in a second and I'll show you in the mirror. All right, so here it is. I actually have the chain on, okay? See how it's crisscrossed, connected together, and then I got the other quick clasp. It's back here behind my neck. Just the X pattern. That's all you gotta do. Just a little X crisscross pattern. Boom. You got yourself set up. It's about 20 to 25 extra pounds. And the nice thing about these big links is that you can get more quick clasps and actually add more weight if you wanted to. You can add more links if you wanted to. So you can, over time, you can double it up and make it twice as heavy. So I want you guys to think about that. It's a good solution for that. So I'm gonna show you some things you can do with this. So, with that chain, while you're wearing it in the configuration that I showed you, the best thing to do at that point is just do your regular workout. Grab your dumbbells, grab your kettlebells, get your bench to step up on, use your battle rope, whatever it is you're doing. If you want bags to throw, you can get these rogue bags online, or you can find an old duffel bag and just fill it full of weight. Sandbags would be great. Flip your tire, hit your boxing bag, kick it, flip it over, roll it, do some G&P, ground and pound if you're into the mixed martial arts stuff. So, wearing that can significantly add difficulty to your workout without putting you in jeopardy. Now, Heidi's main question was really about how to use a kettlebell swing with it, how to use a dumbbell to do a kettlebell swing. And well, you see these have got kind of really wide heads. For that, it's really not a simple answer. You can do it, but your stance has to be too wide. Your feet have to be too far apart. You may overstrain your back. So apparently that might have been a problem for her. So what I recommend is, instead of doing a kettlebell swing and all you have is like a kettlebell like this, or excuse me, a dumbbell, what you want to do is take your dumbbell and you want to lay on your deck, or you want to lay on the ground. And basically you're going to put this right here on your core, right where your hips, just above your hips, okay? And you're going to do hip bridges. So you're laying on your back, you got the dumbbell here on your hips, and you're going to be bridging yourself up while you're having this weight on you. You can do that with the chain also piled up on your abdomen. Laying down on the chain won't feel too nice, just letting you know. But instead of doing a kettle swing, because if you don't have a kettlebell, you really can't do a kettle swing effectively. If all you have is a dumbbell, then do a hip bridge. Remember, hip bridge. You would be laying on your back, on the ground. Your feet would be up on a box. So your both feet would be up on here, and you'd be lifting your butt in the air and squeezing your butt. All you're going to do is take the dumbbell and lay it on your stomach and hold it there with your hands, and then lift your booty in the air and create a bridge. So you'd be on your back. Pretty much your feet and your upper traps will be on the ground when you're in the fully extended position holding the weight up. If you don't have a dumbbell and all you have is a weight plate, same thing. grab a 10, 25, and then do a hip bridge. And just do lots of them, and do them kind of rapid fire. Up, squeeze, down, squeeze, and breathe. Breathe in and out. Make sure that you are breathing in through the motion and out at the top. Out the top, breathe in as the butt goes to the floor, and breathe out as you go forward. So that's a great way to replace the exercise until you can afford a kettlebell. So use a weight plate or use a dumbbell with a hip bridge, and just do lots of those. And if you don't have a deck, that's fine. All you need to do is just put your feet up on something higher than the ground, preferably about this high. Get a chair from the house. Put your feet on the couch and lift your butt in the air. If you're out in the garage, you can put your feet on the bumper of your car and then lift your hips in the air, depending on how low your bumper is. So you will find something that you could use at home, at the home gym. Even if you're doing it in your bedroom, you can put your feet on your bed and try to go for a very high hip bridge. It's a high one. So if you have a chest at the foot of your bed, like many people keep their blankets and their sheets and stuff in a nice chest of drawers at the end of the bed, you can do that as well. So a few things that I really suggest you would invest in. I don't have an e-commerce site as of yet. I'd like to, so I can provide a very simple, secure link for you guys to be able to purchase some things really quickly. Like if you wanted a Bosu, try to get a good deal on a Bosu. You can go to like Costco, they're like $100. You get them online for a little cheaper, and then there's shipping involved. Bosu is a nice quality device to have at the home. It'll last you forever. You don't have to go crazy with a set of dumbbells, but definitely get yourself some kettlebells. Kettlebells are definitely worth investing in. I would suggest start out with the weight that you can swing now, and then buy heavier ones as you need them. Don't buy a set. Don't buy a set. Battle rope. You can go down to the Navy supply store, or the Mariner boating supply store, and try to find some old rope. If they got a discount on the old rope there, maybe the shipyard might have some. You have anybody that works at the shipyard. If you don't have a box, you can construct one at your house. Easy to do. You don't have to order one of these. These decks are about $100. Easy. You don't have to worry about ordering one of those. You can use an at-home device. Even better, you don't even have to use that if you invested in a stability ball. Here, if you got yourself a stability ball, you can put your feet on top of that and do your hip bridges with your weight plate or your dumbbell or your chain or your kettlebell, if you have one, on your abdomen. That solves the solution for a bench. You can do all your chest press exercise on it and everything else. You just got to make sure that your hips are way out here. You can't have your butt on the ball when you're doing your chest press. Your upper traps will fall here, your neck will fall here, and you've got all this space that you're hanging over when you do your chest and back exercises, if you were to do those, like the Cobra and things like that. So I hope those will give you some better ideas. Another great at-home tool, of course, is a sledgehammer. You get it at Home Depot or Lowe's. I got this as an 8-pound. They sell them up to 22. And if you can find an old tractor tire like this, it's just an old discarded tractor tire, then you can bang on that or even flip it. Get the size tire that you think that you can lift. Play with it. If you go to a junkyard and try to find one like this, that's fine. You can get it for a couple of bucks, but actually flip it at the junkyard to make sure that it's heavy enough for you or not too heavy for you. So that is the long and short, I think, of some of the things you can get at home that are inexpensive. Now, many of you might have ponied up and went out and got one of these. This is like an old bench press rack or an old barbell rack. Essentially, it has a lot of the same features on it you would find out on the gym floor. A place for you to rest your barbell up top and to do your presses. It's also got these smaller rungs here. Okay. You get to choose where you put that bar. See, this bar in the middle, down below, it would sit on top of these rungs and give you a higher elevation. And like it's probably the design that they were going for. And you got this pin to slide this up and down. Okay. So this would be something you would find on Craigslist, or be careful when you do any kind of online purchasing from a stranger. Make sure you always take somebody with you, meet in a public place. I've heard horror stories about Craigslist. So it's not me telling you have to go there. You can do anything you like, find any exchange website like the swap sites, and see about getting something like this. Because on this, if you got a bench like this, and you can do the hip bridges with your feet up on this and the weight on your stomach. You can do lots and lots and lots of stuff with this, not just bench press. So You don't have to spend an arm and a leg to make a little at-home gym. Now, let me make sure this is really clear. An at-home gym does not take the place of all this. They just don't. They don't take the place of all that. Y'all can't even see all of it from my angle. It keeps on going. It doesn't. And it doesn't really take the place of any kind of one-on-one coaching. These are just ideas to give you guys so when you were at home and you were stuck, if you got a family member that's ill, if you yourself are ill and not feeling too well, don't want to go to the club, if you feel that you need to stay home because the weather is too bad, then you can still get after it and get something done. When in doubt, work your core. Honestly, don't worry about not being able to do all 5 splits. You know, doing your shoulders, back, chest, legs, arms, and all that stuff on. You can just simply continue. Every time you're at home and stuck at home, work on a core blaster workout. And that's why I put up my videos to show you the junkyard style workouts. You don't have to have all this equipment here. You just have to have a little bit of creativity and a little motivation, okay? So I'll leave you right there with some motivation. It's never too late to be what you might have been. So I hope that gave you some more ideas. Hip bridging is a really great solution for you guys if you don't have a kettlebell. Just put some weight on your stomach and lift your butt in the air. All right, take care.